The Oklahoma City Thunder were once a team with more draft picks than players. Fast forward to 2025, and they're not just a contender. They might be one of the greatest teams we've seen in the modern NBA era. Not convinced? Stick around. We'll break down the stats, the historical comparisons, and the cultural impact of a young dynasty in the making. Let's rewind. Just a few years ago, OKC finished with a 24-58 record. Sam Presti's asset hoarding strategy was a running joke. People said they were too young, too raw, and lacked a superstar identity. And now, they've turned those mountain of picks into one of the most exciting, efficient, and terrifying teams in the league. The Thunder increased their win total by 44 games in a span of 3 years. That kind of jump is extremely rare in NBA history. And when it happens, it usually signals the beginning of something special. This year's Thunder aren't just good. They're statistically elite. They finished the season 4th in offensive rating, 1st in defensive rating, and 2nd in net rating, while also leading the league in points off turnovers. To compare this with other historic teams, the 95-96 Bulls had a net rating of plus 13.4. The 2016-17 Warriors finished with a net rating of 11.6. This year's Thunder have a plus 10.0 net rating. Anytime your net rating gets into double digits, you're in GOAT territory. And no team this young has ever sustained that kind of dominance over a full season. Let's talk about the engine of this team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Last season he was All-NBA first team. This season, he's the MVP, averaging over 30 points per game, shooting above 50% from the field, and anchoring one of the best defensive units in the league. He's got the poise of Kobe, the footwork of Harden, and the patience of Luka. Only a handful of players have averaged 30 plus points on this level of efficiency while also leading their team to a 55 plus win season. Jordan, LeBron, Curry, Giannis. Add SGA to that list. But SGA isn't doing it alone. This team is scary deep. And the supporting cast is a big reason why this team ranks among the all-time greats. First is Chet Holmgren, the unicorn center. A guy who's a versatile defender that can guard 1 through 5, a stretch 5 shooting 38% from 3, and alters the game without needing touches. Then you have Jalen Williams, an elite wing with tremendous versatility. A guy who averaged 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists on the season. He's a high IQ player that excels in transition and in half-court situations. Then you have the critical role players, like Alex Caruso, Lou Dort, Isaiah Hartenstein, Isaiah Joe, and Cason Wallace. All doing important things on the court, either being a shooter, defender, or an important facilitator. Their bench plays with the same intensity as the starters. They don't have any weak points. They just have waves. Behind the players is Mark Daigneault, who might just be the next great NBA coach. His offensive system thrives on movement, spacing, and unselfishness. The defense is switchable, active, and designed to create chaos. This culture didn't just appear. It was built brick by brick. No shortcuts, no super teams, just development, trust, and the front office that actually believes in patience. You can make a couple historical comparisons with this team, whether it's the 2000 Spurs with their draft and development, or the 2014 Warriors with their young core plus a modern system. This team feels like a dynasty before a dynasty even begins. Let's play a quick game. What team does this remind you of? A 30-point per game guard who plays both ends like a monster, a young, smart, do-everything forward, an elite rim protector with guard skills, and a system-first approach with no ego. Sound familiar? That's the 2014-16 Warriors. But the Thunder might be deeper. Looking at both of these teams, the 2015 Warriors had an average age of 26.1, while the 2025 Thunder have an average age of 24.1. Their net rating is only 0.8 apart, while both having an MVP candidate and a Defensive Player of the Year contender on their team. These guys are ahead of schedule, and that should scare everyone. If this is their ceiling today, imagine where they'll be in 2 to 3 years. We might be witnessing the early days of the next Spurs or Warriors. A team that defines an entire era. So are the 2024-25 Thunder just a feel-good story? Or are they the next NBA dynasty? Personally, I think we're watching history in the making. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.